evening and welcome to the historic Watertown Civic Arena, the legendary home of the Watertown Arrows. You're watching Arrow TV, the best high school sports broadcast produced entirely by high school students and community members. I am Cam Corey, your host for tonight's AA basketball action at the Watertown Civic Arena. And it is a home opener, really opening night for the Watertown Arrows, which is kind of crazy. They have been playing for over a month, started their season on December 6th, and tonight is the first night that they get to play in their home court. You know, they are right now coming into tonight with a 1-3 record and been playing on the road. That's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. The bad news, they open up in their home opener tonight against arguably South Dakota's best girls basketball team, no matter the class, and that is the O'Gorman Knights. O'Gorman comes into tonight with a 5-0 record, but that's not the full story. They come into tonight actually riding a 29-game win streak. They went undefeated last year. They ended up winning the state AA championship in South Dakota over Brandon Valley. And just a week ago, they played Brandon Valley and beat them. Watertown Arrows also has played Brandon Valley, and they lost to the Lynx down there, of course, in Brandon. So a lot of difficulty tonight for the Watertown Arrows. And, you know, Coach Rohde told this team that nobody in the state expects them to win except them. And he asked them, hey, how many of you here expect to win or expect to lose tomorrow night? Not one girl raised their hand. They're coming in tonight. They know that they're playing at their home court. And one thing that we're going to see out of this Watertown Arrow team this year is they are going to work hard. And we know that. We've seen that this year, and we'll see that again tonight. But let's talk about the Lady Knights of O'Gorman. As we mentioned, they are sitting at 5-0 on the year, and they are scoring, ladies and gentlemen, a 59.6 points per game average. That is just phenomenal in South Dakota high school girls basketball. They've especially been explosive in the second and fourth quarters of their games. They've outpaced their opponents, and really on quick transitions and sharp shooting. They shoot from the three-point land at a 31% clip as a team. So really, really good shooters. And, you know, the Arrows need to watch out for their standout players. That includes Sydney Terveen. Sydney Terveen, she's a 5'10 junior guard. She averages a team high of 14.8 points per game. And you've got Ruby Moore in there. Ruby is, she's a 5'8 sophomore guard. She averages 10.2 points per game, but she leads the team with 4.4 steals per game. And then we've got Julia Eggert. Julia Eggert wears number 31. She's a 5'10 senior for these O'Gorman Knights. She averages 12.8 points per game, but does lead the team with 7.6 rebounds per game average. So there's your big three for the O'Gorman Knights. They have been able to really control the pace. The other teams play at the pace that O'Gorman wants to play, and that's what we've seen. O'Gorman has been able to capitalize on opportunities, and they are just simply a really, really good basketball team. The Watertown Arrows, they are hungry to make a statement. They're 1-3, as I mentioned, but they've all been on the road. We've seen some flashes of really good play by the Arrows, but consistency has been a problem. Turnovers has been a problem for the Watertown Arrows. They're going to be outsized in nearly every single game they play, and tonight is no difference. We'll see that in similar fashion here tonight. The Arrows do average 36.6 points per game, so over 20 points less per game do the Arrows average in comparison to the O'Gorman Knights. The Arrows are led by Grace Corey, and she leads the Arrows in nearly every single category. The senior forward, she only stands at 5'6" inches tall. She missed last season as she recovered from a torn ACL. Grace Corey averages 7.3 points per game, and that is the leader for the Arrows. She does come in with 9.7 rebounds per game, just standing at that 5'6". We're also going to see for the second game, only her second game this year, and that is Emery Thury, the 5'10" senior. She had, after the volleyball season, she had surgery of her meniscus on her knee, but she did return in that Brandon Valley game, and tonight she'll be a full participant for the Watertown Arrows. The Arrows of Corey and Thury, they need to come up big tonight to stay competitive against these high-flying O'Gorman Knights. One of the critical matchups that we're going to see is in the paint. Watertown's rebounding and defense is really going to face a stiff test. O'Gorman's going to run a fast, quick tempo. They shoot well from the arc, and just high percentage shooters. They average 40.9% overall shooting do the O'Gorman Knights. The Arrows clearly are the underdogs, but don't count them out, especially on their home court. The home crowd can be an X factor for the Watertown Arrows. We hear it over and over here that opposing teams find it difficult to come into the Civic Arena. It's a large space and play and come out of here with a win. So we'll see what happens here tonight. We're going to turn it over to Mark Bellum. He is our public address announcer for the Watertown Civic Arena.
Eric Brocott and Max Morris. Positive treatment of these officials will be expected at all times. Failure to do so could result in removal from the event. Athletic training services and care of our athletes are provided by Prairie Lake Sports Medicine through certified athletic trainer Faith Tyler. AeroCare, close to home. At this time, we ask you to remain standing for the national anthem. Please show proper respect to the flag by removing your hat and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty personnel not in uniform may salute the flag. The anthem will be played by the Watertown High School Band under the direction of Austin Fordham. First, let's meet our Arrow cheerleaders. Taylor Buckles, Kendra Buckles, Adrian Schultz, Natalie Benson, Alexis Olson, Emma Scott, Kaylin Nordquist, Cameron Nordquist. Arrow cheerleading advisor is Valerie Hoffman. And now, your starters first for the visiting O'Gorman Knights. Number 11 is a 5'9" junior guard, Sadie Furman. Number 21 is a 5'10" senior forward, Kira Hermanson. Number 24 is a 5'8" sophomore guard, Ruby Moore. Number 30 is a 5'10" junior guard, Sydney Termine. And number 31 is a 5'10" senior forward, Julia Eggert. Assistant coaches, Barry Mattis, Crystal Richter, Dan Hughes, Kristen Rydell. Head coach of the night, Kent Coldrew. And now, your Watertown Arrows. Number 5 is a 5'10" senior forward, Ellery Cleary. Number 10 is a 5'7" senior guard, Emma Hendricks. 22, a 5'7" senior guard, Grace Corey. Number 42 is a 5'7" junior guard, Kinsey Russell. And number 54 is a 5'10" junior center, Malia Grant. Assistant coaches, Mackenzie Bulow, Jesse Houck, and Jay Nagel. Head coach of the Arrows, Chad Woody.
And special thanks to the Watertown Spirit, the band led by band director Austin Fordham. Setting the stage tonight for this battle between the O'Gorman Knights and the Watertown Arrows. For O'Gorman, we do have a 5'9" junior guard in Sadie Meerman. She wears number 11. Kyrie Hermanson, a 5'10" senior forward. Ruby Moore, a 5'8" sophomore guard. Sydney Terveen, a 5'10" junior guard. And Julia Eggert, a senior forward for O'Gorman, starting here tonight. Thury is going to tip off. The tip is won by O'Gorman. Moore gives that off to the right wing. O'Gorman just taking their time, getting it around. Rebound is ping-ponged off. It is going to stay to O'Gorman, and O'Gorman will have a new shot clock, it appears. Moore will, looks like she was gonna throw it in, but she changes spots with Merman. Hendricks is able to track this down. She's got numbers. Now she'll wait and set this up. Tries to go inside to Corey. Corey's double team. She's blocked down low by Hermanson. O'Gorman now races down, and turnover off of the outstretched hands of Julia Eggert. O'Gorman's going to come out in a full court press. Thury will toss this in, gets it into Corey. Corey looks to the middle, picks up her dribble, now to Thury. Thury trying to race down the court, does have numbers to Russell. Russell over to Hendricks. Hendricks pulls that back, goes off to the left hand and in. Watertown Arrows get the first bucket of their homestand. Emma Hendricks with 2. As we mentioned earlier, the Watertown Arrows, while they only come in with a 1-3 record, they do work hard. And these girls, they get along well. There's they still have to work out, obviously, some chemistry, but one thing that they're going to do is they are going to work hard. Shots up and off the iron. Cran's unable to get the corral there, but Grace Corey, she gets the rebound, tries to get it up the court, but blocked and stolen. So turnover by the Arrows. O'Gorman now ties this up 2-2. Grace Corey dribbles into the middle. She's triple teamed. And a timeout is called by Coach Rohde. O'Gorman coming out, as we mentioned, they do run an up tempo. We're here in the first quarter, 2-2. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. And we are back. Emery Thury is going to inbound this from the sideline. She'll inbound it to Hendricks. Hendricks, a left-hander, sizes up the defense. O'Gorman comes out in a zone defense, and Corey goes into the lane, and they kind of bottle her up in there. She only is 5'6", but she's not afraid to go after the hoop. Russell, she drives inside and off at Thury. Thury's going to get the shot off the iron. O'Gorman's ball. Ruby Moore will bring this up. She'll be picked up by Hendricks. Moore looking to drive. Emery Thury's going to get the loose ball. She's going to take it into the lane. She shoots, no good. Grace Corey gets the rebound. She shoots, and that is off of an O'Gorman Knight and out of bounds. We're going to see Jordan Remmers. She wears number 12 for the Arrows. She's a 5'6" sophomore guard. Russell shoots, and we've got a foul. It's going to be called on the screen, and they're going to call 24, maybe, who was maybe 42. Actually, on the board, they say 22, so that foul will be on Grace Corey. Good defense by Thury, and they're going to call Thury for a foul. Emery Thury, a 5'10" senior. Madison Grimsrud, a 6'1" senior, will check in for Malia Kranz. Moore, the point guard. Gives over to the right wing. Looks down low. Good defense by Thury. She gets the steal. Thury off to the races. She's going to pull it back. Sees Corey over at the three-point line. Corey shoots. Air ball. Rebound by Terveen. Terveen now off to the races. She's going to come down in the lane. Gives it over to Merman. Shots up and in and out. Rebound by Corey. Corey with the baseball pass to Russell. Russell's going in for the layup. She's got it. She's good for two. Down in the lane. Shots up and good for Juliet Eggert. Full court press by O'Gorman into Russell. They'll double team her. She dribbles into the middle of the court. She's going to get rid of it to Corey. Corey's got numbers. She goes in now, and she gives it off to Remmers. Now to Grimsrud. Back to Russell. Russell shoots off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Jordan Remmers. Jordan's in the paint, and it is off of the Arrows. Ball will go to the Knights. Emery Thury and Kinsey Russell will take a breather. We're going to see Andy Olson. She wears number 4 for the Arrows. She's a 5'6" sophomore guard. And we're also going to see Lily Mack. Lily Mack wears number 20, a 5'6" sophomore guard. At times, we have seen Lily Mack shoot very well from the outside arc. Good defense. We're going to call a foul in the lane. And that is going to be called on Andy Olson. Andy Olson averages 3.5 points per game in the early going of this season. Ruby Moore shoots, no good. Lily Mack's got position, and we've got a tie-up between Lily Mack and it looks like number 3, Tyla Mawney, a 5'4" senior guard for O'Gorman. Molly Hendricks, another senior, she wears number 32, will check in for Grace Corey. Olsen will get it into Grimsrud. Now back to Olsen. Hendricks, she's double teamed, gets it into the center where Olsen's at. Olsen. Turnover. Down in the lane and no good, but Andy Olsen is there for the rebound. Olsen's gonna outlet to Remmers. Remmers, baseball pass to Molly, and that is just a little bit behind Molly Hendricks. Molly Hendricks and Emma Hendricks are twins, both seniors. Got 3 sophomores on the court right now. The 3 sophomore guards in Andy Olsen, Jordan Remmers, and Lily Mack, along with Grimsrud, a senior, wears number 40, and Molly Hendricks. Deep three-pointer by O'Gorman's Sydney Terveen, and she drops that in the bucket. She averages 14.8 points per game. Remmers is able to track that down. She sees Hendricks. Hendricks looking low, and she's going to be fouled. Hendricks is going to be fouled by Abby McCuska, a 5'10" senior forward. We'll see Emma Hendricks come in for Jordan Remmers. Mack inbounds that to Grimsrud. Grimsrud looks low to Molly Hendricks. Molly dribbles, she's trying to work. Outlets it to Hendricks. Hendricks shoots and off the glass for a bullseye. First bullseye of the year for Emma Hendricks here on the home court. Nice inside pass, no good. Rebound is corralled by Molly Hendricks, but she tried to outlet it and stolen, but missed shot, and Molly gets the rebound again. Emma goes along the sideline, she is fouled. The Arrows are gonna inbound this. We'll see Hermanson come back in for O'Gorman. Merman come back in for O'Gorman. Malia Kranz in for the Arrows, along with Emery Thury, Kinsey Russell, Grace Corey, and Emma Hendricks. Russell double teamed, right hand dribble. Sees Hendricks, Hendricks shoots, boom, she's got it. Arrow bullseye for Emma Hendricks. She's got 7 points in the early going. And steal by Hendricks. Hendricks, the left-hander. She's got numbers. She goes down the lane. She shoots. No good. And off of O'Gorman. So the Arrows will keep the ball underneath their own basket. Emery Thury will inbound. Slow movement. She's got to get it in. She does to Corey. Corey over to the left wing. Now to Russell. Russell right-hand dribble. Back to Corey. Corey dribbles in, and she tries to go low, I think, and turnover. Tried to go into Kranz, but Kranz did not have position, so not a good decision on that pass. Watertown up 9-7 here in quarter number 1. Emma Hendricks has 7 of those 9 points. Kinsey Russell down in the corner, reverses it, goes into the lane, she shoots, she's got it. Arrows working hard in the early going. O'Gorman Really, really good basketball team. Probably a little bit shocked here in the early going, but Merman says, I got it. She puts in 3. Back to Hendricks. Hendricks looks, she shoots. The left-hander gets that to go. She's got 9 points. Blocked by Hendricks. Emma Hendricks having the best maybe quarter she has ever had. Just a phenomenal quarter for Emma Hendricks. In and out. It's on the floor. The Arrows after 1 on the undefeated O'Gorman Knights. 13-10. We are live for Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. We'll be back in just a moment. As we look around the gymnasium here tonight, we've got several former Arrows in the gym, recent Arrows. So I look around, we have Madison Rohde. She was on the last team to go to the senior that year when they went to the state tournament back in 2022. So good to see her. Miranda Falconer, another former Watertown Arrow basketball player, now attending school at SDSU. Olivia Corey, another former Arrow basketball player, attending her senior year, just finished up her senior campaign of volleyball. And then Jade Lund. Jade Lund also on that good basketball team of 2022. And she's attending school down in Mitchell. Good rebound by Emery Thury. Emery Thury now to Corey. Corey gonna dribble. She gets rid of it to Hendricks. Hendricks outlets it to Remmers. Remmers shoots, no good. Rebound by O'Gorman. O'Gorman now pushing it up the court. She's looking to go coast to coast, and she loses the handle and turnover. So an unforced turnover for O'Gorman. Emery Thury will inbound. Again, the O'Gorman Knights are looking at a full court press. Now gets to Remmers. Remmers has numbers. She's gonna go over to Hendricks. Hendricks right there. Now Kranz picks up the mess, and she puts it in for 2. Malia Kranz. Arrows getting back in transition. Arrows up 15-10. Foul's going to be called on Emery Thury. That should be her second foul. Sadie Merman will get that in to the point guard of Ruby Moore. Back to Merman. They do get that to the high post. Shots up and swoosh for Sydney Turbine, number 30. She's got 6 points, both 3-pointers. Grace Corey now to the middle where Thury's at. Kranz to Remmers. They've got numbers. Remmers tries to go down to a cutting Hendricks, and it is stolen by good quick transition of O'Gorman. Emery Thury going to be called for her 3rd foul. We're going to see Lily Mack come in for Emery Thury. Lily Mack, just a sophomore. She stands at 5'6". And she averages 6.7 points per game and shoots the 3 right now at 31%. Good defense by Emma Hendricks. Jump ball, and the possession goes to the Watertown Arrows. Jordan Remmers breaks this press. Max got all alone. She shoots. She's got it. Good transition for the Watertown Arrows, breaking the press of the Knights. Goes to the corner. Looking low, looking low. Tries to go low. Malia Kranz, good defense. Now to Corey. Corey dribbling. She's going to be stopped there, and Corey's going to look for help. She's triple teamed. Off of the hands of O'Gorman. Lily Mack will inbound this. Kinsey Russell in for Emma Hendricks. Timeout by the O'Gorman Knights. Watertown up 17-13. We're going to take a breather. We'll be back. Quarter number 2 in the Civic Arena. Watertown up 17-13. Remmers goes down low to Kranz. Kranz with the right hand, and she's got it to go. Lily Mack, swift hands right there. She goes in with the drive. No foul is called. And it does go off of O'Gorman, so Watertown will maintain possession right underneath their basket. We're going to see Andy Olson, Lily Mack, Malia Kranz, Grace Corey, and Jordan Remmers. So a very young lineup in for the Watertown Arrows. Mack gets it into Remmers. Remmers tries to feed it low to Corey. It is turned over. Now the Arrows get back on defense. Shots up by Meyer, and Meyer gets that to go. We're seeing Ellie Meyer, a 6-foot freshman, in for O'Gorman. Maybe a little too much dribbling by Corey. Got to look to pass, get rid of it quicker. Good rebound by Corey, and she's stolen again. Offensive foul called on Sydney Terveen, and you can see that as she extended her arm on Corey. Turnover for O'Gorman. Kranz to Olson, now to Corey. Corey dribbles again. Want to stop dribbling, looking to pass. And timeout by Watertown. Watertown up 19-16. We talked about it in the pregame. This is a hard place for any team to come into. Opposing teams don't like coming into the hard court here at the Watertown Civic Arena. It's a difficult, big place to play, and Watertown will always play hard. That is one thing that the Lady Arrows, they give everything they've got every time they come out. And what more can you ask for? I know Coach Rohde talks a lot about that, and heart and working for each other. And we're seeing that here tonight against arguably South Dakota's best female basketball team, at least has been last year and so far this year. 29 games in a row have they won. Remmers looks low. She goes up for the left-handed layup. No good. She gets her own rebound. She's looking low. Lily Mack shoots 31%. No good off the front of the iron. Madison Grimsrud got the rebound. She is blocked. Rebound comes down to O'Gorman. Jordan Remmers tries to get the steal, and she's going to be called, I believe. I don't know if they're calling Jordan Remmers for a foul or not sure. I believe they did call Jordan Remmers for a foul. That will be her first. Monty gets it across the 10-second line. freshman drives in with the left hand, nifty move, and they're gonna call a offensive foul on the freshman. Andy Olson had position, she was set, and right into her for the foul. So Ellie Meyer, a 6-foot freshman forward, nice left hand goes in, but Andy Olson was waiting and took the charge. Now the Arrows in transition, she goes in. They're looking for a foul, don't get it. The foul, or block, is gonna be by Ellie Meyer. No foul was called, but the Arrows do maintain possession. Lily Mack will look to inbound. She gets it into Andy Olson. Olson over to the left wing to Russell. Russell looking low. Mack tries to go into Olson. Stolen by Terveen. Up and under for Julia Eggert. She gets 2. Arrows now transition. Arrows doing a nice job running the floor. Maybe quicker than O'Gorman anticipated. They've been breaking their press and getting down there for some high percentage shots. Now, not everyone's dropping, but they're in this ball game. 19-18, good rebound by Lily Mack, the sophomore. And that's going to be a jump ball. We'll see Kranz, Emma Hendricks, and Grace Corey back in for the Arrows. Morse going to inbound. She sees Eggert. Eggert in the corner. Steal by Russell. Good defense. Grace Corey. She's going to go in. She drives. No foul. She gets her own rebound. She shoots again, and this time they're going to call a foul. So the foul is going to be called on Ellie Meyer. This will send Grace Corey, the senior, to the free throw line. Grace Corey is a 61.5% free throw shooter. She gets the first one to go. Second one's up and doesn't get the roll there. Rebound to Meyer. Outlets it now to Moore. Steal by Corey. She's double teamed and she's gonna be fouled.
Sadie Merman checking in for the O'Gorman Knights.
Sadie Merman back in for O'Gorman. O'Gorman still in the full court press. Watertown will come out in their press break. Corey gets it to Kranz. Kranz, good quick pass to Hendricks. They break that press. She picks up her dribble. Corey looking in the lane. She looks and she's going to be called for a travel. Dribbles. She picks up her dribble, gets it out to Moore. Moore now looking. She's over to the freshman of Meyer. Meyer is picked up, goes down low, working nice inside pass. Down low to number 21, Kyrie Hermanson. Hermanson, nice shot. And Malia Kranz, not sure, she didn't know where she was at on the court. Good defense by O'Gorman, just pushed her out. And she did step out, so turnover by the Arrows. This is all knotted up. 20-20 in quarter number 2. 2 minutes left. Good transition, or swung the ball well over to that right corner. where Sadie Merman drains the three-pointer. Malia Kranz just overthrows Grace Corey, trying, now the press getting to the arrows. Something that O'Gorman has not given up on is that full court press. There we were talking about how Watertown was breaking that press and getting down with numbers, and right now O'Gorman's press is giving the arrows some fits, causing some turnovers. That has allowed O'Gorman to go up 23-20 in quarter number 2. Off of O'Gorman, arrows. Corey will take it out. She gets it into Kranz. Kranz looks. Now back to Corey. Corey needs to pass it over to Russell. And she doesn't. She dribbles into the middle, and she is tied up. Jump ball. Corey just needs to look at passing rather than dribbling. Gives it into Remmers. Remmers gets it across the 10-second line. She's looking. She gets it to Corey in the lane. Outside to Russell. Bullseye for Kinsey Russell. Russell's got 5 points on the night. 23-23, quarter number 2. And Jordan Remmers goes out and fouls number 24, Ruby Moore. And that was just, her momentum carried her into Moore. We'll see Lily Mack come in for Jordan Remmers. Shots up and off the front iron, and rebound by O'Gorman. Meyer looks to the right wing. Merman looking, now to Meyer. Meyer looks down low. And we're gonna have no jump ball, I guess, and Grace Corey again. And they're going to call a travel. I don't know how you don't call a foul on that. From up here, did not, that was interesting. Inbound goes to O'Gorman. Swinging around the outside. Shots up. Open shot, and she drills it. Ruby Moore, she averages 10.2 points per game, shoots a three-pointer at 17%, and she gets that one to go. And they're going to call a foul on Malia Kranz. It looks like, again, looked like from up here that, well, even on the replay. Nonetheless, we'll see Julia Eggert go to the line. She misses the front and get a second opportunity. Julia Eggert, a 63.2% free throw shooter, gets the second one to go. O'Gorman up 27-23. Lily Mack shoots, and off the front of the iron. After two, we've got O'Gorman up 27-23. It is halftime here at the Watertown Civic Arena. We're going to catch our breath. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And we're gonna have a compliment battle.
Your eyes are really pretty.
Your hair is just so curly.
You're really nice.
Your smile is just, it glows. It lights up the world.
You're good at sports.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're also very, very good at sports.
Your hair is really long and healthy.
You're so quick. I love watching you play basketball.
You're funny.
Thank you. My favorite thing about you is the way that you laugh at everything I say, because I'm funny.
Okay. Hi, I'm Grace Corey. I am a senior.
Hi, I'm Maddie G, and I'm a senior too. And we're gonna play basketball Pictionary.
Alrighty, turn.
Oh, hooks?
No.
Okay. Up and under?
No, you're thinking too broad. Okay. It's where you make a. Oh, that's so bad.
Free throw?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't know. That's a draw. She's at the block.
Yeah. Bunny? Bunny shot. I have no idea.
She's in the layup.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Hi, I'm Meredith. Hi, I'm Ella, and today we're playing basketball Pictionary.
A player. No. Partners.
And we're live back at the Watertown Civic Arena, where the Watertown Arrows only trail the O'Gorman Knights, the #1 O'Gorman Knights, by 4 points going into the third period. O'Gorman 27, Watertown at 23. O'Gorman will start with the ball in this possession. Arrows come out in a man-to-man defense. It's over to the corner. Dribbles in, Kranz, over Kranz. And that shot is good by Kyrie Hermanson. Turnover by the Arrows for a quick transition of Julia Eggert. Corey with the right-hand layup. She's got that to go. O'Gorman coming out with a little bit more intensity here in this second half. Steal by Thury, and they're all over her, but Kranz goes, helps her, gets it to Russell. Russell does not have numbers. She pulls it back. Now over to Corey. Corey looks low. Hendricks, the top of the key. Now over to Thury on the left wing. Thury looks low to Kranz. Kranz goes up, unable to handle that. Goes the reverse layup and out of bounds off of the Arrows. O'Gorman will maintain possession. O'Gorman up 31-25 in quarter number 3. Shots up by Moore. In and out, rebound by Corey. Corey needs to get rid of it. Timeout by Watertown. We knew that was getting real close to that 10-second timeline, and that's something that the Arrows, when they pass, they're able to break that press. But when they dribble too much, they get trapped, and that's when the turnovers happen. So something I'm sure that Coach Rohde is talking about is making sure that they make a good pass, but it has to be a quicker pass to get through those or get rid of it before the double teams. So we look into Sioux Falls. O'Gorman Knights boys are up on the Arrows in the second quarter. But we've got a good one here with the number 1 O'Gorman Knights 31 and the Watertown Arrows 25 down in Sioux Falls. The O'Gorman Knights up 37-18 right now, down in the O'Gorman gym. People talk about how the Watertown Civic Arena is a difficult place. I always find that it seems to be difficult to play in O'Gorman. It's really a small gym for in comparison to the AA levels, and you're really on top of the players there. It could be a fun atmosphere when there's a lot of people there, but a difficult place to play for, at least that's kind of what I've always thought. Drives in, no good. Rebound by Corey. Corey is double teamed. She's looking for help, and she's going to be called for a travel. So once again, turnover by the Watertown Arrows. They are able to get it into Merman. Merman now to Moore. Moore, the point guard, over to the right wing. They're looking to set something up high. It's defended well by the Arrows, but then gave up, and she loses the handle. Grace Corey on the floor along with Hermanson, and it is a jump ball. So good effort again by both Hermanson and Corey. Arrows get it in. Hendricks, she's going to be double teamed. She's dribbling there too. Something, and she dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover. The Arrows having difficulty seeing the passing lanes to get through the full court press of O'Gorman. Corey now puts it down to dribble. She's going to try and get through the double team. She's down on the ground, and you could see how she just, again, looked like a foul down on the ground. You saw her hit the ground hard. No call. Thury's going to take this out. And Molly Hendricks will come in for Grace Corey. Russell now with the dribble, gets it back to Thury. Thury dribbles through the double team, sees Molly Hendricks. Molly Hendricks goes in for the layup, too strong. She gets her own rebound, she goes back up. She is going to be fouled. That'll send Molly Hendricks to the line. She's going to be fouled by Kyrie Hermanson. Hermanson, a 5'10" senior forward. Will be Hermanson's first. Molly Hendricks at the free throw line. First one's up, no good. Molly Hendricks, a senior. For the Arrows, a 5'8" senior. She's a 50% free throw shooter, averages 2.3 points per game and 3 rebounds per game. Second one's up and good. Gorman pushing it up the court. Arrows now in a 1-2-2 zone. Steal by Thury. Thury off to the races. She doesn't have numbers, but she's going to go in for a layup, and she is going to be fouled by Sydney Terveen. That'll send Emery Thury to the free throw line. As we mentioned, this is only her second game back on the season. After the volleyball season, she did have surgery on her meniscus on a knee. Got that all cleaned up, and she is a full participant now for the Arrows, her second game back. First one's up, no good. We're going to see Lily Mack and Jordan Remmers on the blocks for the Watertown Arrows. Second one's up, and that is good for Emery Thury. Thury now with 1 point on the board. Shots up, and no, in, out, and rebound by Jordan Remmers. Remmers off to the races. She's got numbers. She sees Hendricks. Hendricks out to Lily Mack. Lily Mack shoots, and no good, but Hendricks is down low for the rebound, and she is fouled. That's going to send Molly Hendricks back to the free throw line.
Molly Hendricks draws a foul, now shooting 2.
Molly, as we mentioned, twin sister also on the team, and Emma Hendricks. Molly's first shot on this trip is good. Molly's got 2 points here on the evening. Second one's up and good. So she is 3 for 4 from the free throw line here tonight. Call a foul on the Arrows. That's going to send Gorman's Julia Eggert, a 5'10" senior forward, to the free throw line. Eggert, a 63.2% free throw shooter, does get the roll for the first one there. She's got 8 points here tonight. Second one's up, too strong, rebound by Thury. Thury not going to get caught. Now to Grimsrud. Grimsrud tries to go down low, and she is turned over. Transition is good by Eggert. Grimsrud back to Molly. Thury. She's double teamed, and that's going to be off of the freshman of Ellie Meyer and out of bounds. The Arrows will maintain possession. To Remmers. Remmers gets it in. Now over to Lily Mack. Lily Mack's going to shoot. No good. Madison Grimsrud right there for the rebound on the opposite side of the rim, and she gets that to go. Her first 2 points on the night. Good ball movement by O'Gorman, and she gets the roll. Does Mikusa. Both these teams moving fast. Lily Mack is going to be fouled by Mikuska. Mikuska, 5'10", senior forward. That is Mikuska's second foul, but this is the 5th foul of this quarter, which will send Lily Mack to the free throw line. Lily Mack, an 83.3% free throw shooter, does miss the first of the 2. Seeing Andy Olson in for the Arrows, Remmers, Madison Grimsrud, and Molly Hendricks. Second one's up for Mack, and she gets that one to go. Steal by Molly Hendricks. And that is a steal by O'Gorman. That's going to be a foul called on Molly Hendricks. So once again, you know, Arrows, and it's not just by one individual player, it's several that are trying to dribble through the double teams rather than get rid of it before the double team can get there. And that's something that, you know, when they're able to get the pass before the double and triple teams, the Arrows have been able to take advantage of that, and that's really what's kept them in this game. The Arrows have been playing fast, playing good defense. Shots up off the front of the rim. Scramble on the floor, and that is going to be a jump ball. Possession will go to O'Gorman. Kinsey Russell in for Lily Mack. Ruby Moore will inbound it. She does inbound it to Monty. Top of the key, and Kinsey Russell gets the steal. Goes into the right hand, she shoots and gets the layup for 2. Kinsey Russell. Monty, shots up, left-hander off the rim. Grace Corey gets the rebound. Now to Remmers. Remmers gets it across the timeline. Russell down low, she sees her, maybe just a little late. Kinsey Russell right there, and gonna be tied up. The possession is gonna go to Watertown. Inbound to Russell. Russell goes to the baseline. She shoots. She's going to be fouled. That will send the junior to the free throw line. Kinsey Russell fouled by Mikuska. First one's up, no good. Thury will come back in for Madison Grimsrud. Grace Corey will go to the backcourt along with Andy Olson. Thury and Remmers on the blocks. Russell shooting. Rebound by Eggert. Eggert's gonna get the right hand across the timeline. She's picked up by Thury. Picks up her dribble, goes cross court, skip pass. Steal by Corey. Don't dribble, she's getting the double team now to Jordan Remmers, and Jordan Remmers is going to be fouled. That should send Remmers back to the line. Coach Holsrud doesn't like that call, believes his player was in position, set, and Remmers hit her. The ref and Coach Holsrud having a conversation about it. Jordan Remmers at the free throw line. She shoots, and she gets the first one to go. Jordan Remmers, a 57.1% free throw shooter, averages 2.7 points per game. That is her first point here tonight. Next one's up, arching, got it. They're gonna call Jordan Remmers on the foul They're calling her on a reach in. Just made a poke at the ball and is going to be called for her third foul. That will bring Emma Hendricks back into the ball game. 1:38 remaining in this third quarter. Baseline drive, it is stopped by Kranz. Outlet, deep, rebound down low by Merman. Merman dribbles out, she picks up her dribble, gives it over to the right corner. Now the dribble's picked up, back to Merman. Merman swings it to the left. 7 seconds left on to the shot clock. Meyer shoots, and they're gonna call that good, and one. So Meyer will go to the free throw line. They're calling Kinsey Russell for the foul. That's going to be her first foul here tonight. Ellie Meyer gets the traditional three-point play. Meyer's got 6 points here tonight. Over to Corey. Corey gets it across the 10-second line. Now to Andy Olson. Andy Olson is going to be fouled. That will send Andy Olson to the free throw line. She's another one, another pair of twins. Her sister, Gabby Olson, twin to Andy. So we've got the Hendricks twins. We have the Olson twins, both on this varsity basketball team. And by the way, we've got a pair of twins behind me tonight in the Remmers twins, back from SDSU. On the controls with their dad, Ryan. So welcome back to Aero TV, their premier high school broadcast, brought to you entirely by high school students and community members. Andy Olson to the races. She picks it up, she dribbles in, she's in the lane, she goes off the glass. Nice smart move by Andy Olson right there. Just puts it up and uses the glass to her advantage and gets that to go. Arrows down by 2, third quarter. Merman with the left hand, she is picked up. 3-pointers up and no good, and off of Malia Kranz, but I was gonna say they should not have reset the shot clock, and they did not. There's 12 seconds remaining. There was no rim, it did hit the net, but did not hit the rim. So 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They're looking to go low. They get it into Meyer. Meyer guarded by Corey. She's off the dribble. Shots up, and they're going to call it good and get Grace Corey with the foul. So Meyer back to the free throw line. She's had back-to-back shots down low that she's been fouled on. She's made both of them. She made the last opportunity from the free throw line. This one's up and no good. Rebound by Malia Kranz. Kranz to Russell. Russell gets across the center stripe. Emma Hendricks shoots. Lefties up. No good. Rebound, and they should, I don't know, they called a foul there. And that will send O'Gorman to the free throw line. Coach Rohde not agreeing with that call, so we've had both coaches disagreeing with calls tonight by the referees. And we know it's sometimes a difficult job being a referee, and they call it to the best of their ability, just like all of us. Some nights we're on, some nights we're not, and the one thing we know is they do the best that they can. And that's how the third quarter is going to end, with O'Gorman up 44 to Watertown's 39. We have a good one here in the Watertown Civic Arena. And you could see as the quarter's ending, Coach Rohde out in the middle of the court just having a conversation with the officials. Again, not agreeing with some things that have happened. As we look into the game down in Sioux Falls, the O'Gorman Knights up 43 to the Watertown Arrows 24. Third quarter, 6:51 remaining. Watertown so far is led tonight by Emma Hendricks. She's got 9 points. Kinsey Russell, she's next on the board with 7. Grace Corey's got 5. Andy Olson, 4. Actually 3 for Andy Olson. And Madison Grimsrud with 2. O'Gorman has 10 from Julia Eggert, 8 from Ellie Meyer, and Ellie Meyer has really come on strong there in that third quarter. She had, she drew some fouls. She attacked the hoop very well and was fouled at that. On those attempts, went to the free throw line, did make 1 traditional 3, missed her second one. Ruby Moore has 7. But Terveen has 6 points, and she averages 14.8 points per game. So the Arrows so far in these 3 quarters have kept Terveen in check, and Terveen is a phenomenal basketball player. A state champion. She had, I believe, a double-double, if I remember right, in last year's state championship against Brandon Valley. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Shots up, and good rebound down low by Eggert. And Eggert is going to be fouled as she goes and tries to put that back up. And she gets it to drop, and she will get an opportunity for a 3-point play. Julia Eggert, a 63.2% free throw shooter. It's up off the front of the rim. And rebound by Thury. Thury is double teamed. She's got her dribble. She could pass. And timeout by Watertown's Coach Rohde. We'll take it as well. We're in the fourth quarter. And we're back at the Watertown Civic Arena. The O'Gorman Knights on the court, ready to go. Watertown hasn't broke their huddle yet. For those that came out into the Civic Arena tonight for this basketball game, they're seeing a good one. The Watertown Arrows have given the #1 O'Gorman Knights everything they can handle here tonight. Thury's going to inbound. Gets it into Kranz. Kranz to Russell. Russell in a sprint. She sees Hendricks. Hendricks is there. Left hand shots up and in. She's got 11. That's a travel, not called. Shots up. Corey's there. She saves it inbound. And O'Gorman comes down with that one for 2. Off of O'Gorman. Thury's going to inbound. Gets it into Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles past their defender. Thury over to Russell. Russell with 3. She's got it! Bullseye! 44-48. Shots up. Kranz with the rebound. Outlets it to Hendricks. Hendricks right there. She's going to be double teamed. And they're calling a carry. Once again, the Arrows get caught dribbling the ball and not looking for that pass. And when they're in that double team, especially along the corner, there's not a lot they can do. Ball's inbounded to Terveen. Terveen guarded by Thury. Over to the left wing. Now double teamed by the Arrows. She's stuck. She gets rid of it to Meyer. Meyer dribbling. She looks over to the right wing. It's up and it's good. Nothing but net for Merman. She's got 6 points on the night. Hendricks dribbling again. She's going to get it past the 10-second line. Now to Russell. Russell dribbles into the paint. Over to Corey. Corey, baseline. She stops. She goes up. No good. Thury's there with the rebound. She shoots and no good. No foul is called. Rebound to O'Gorman. Timeout by Coach Bolsrud. O'Gorman up 51-44 in quarter number 4. 5 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. These teams are going to talk about it. Watertown Arrows have played a good basketball game here tonight. A few, things to work on, but this is a really, really good team in the O'Gorman Knights. One of the things that has been the Achilles heel, and you got to give a lot of credit to O'Gorman here, but they've come out in that full court pressure, and the Arrows have looked to dribble through the press, and the ball moves faster when you pass the ball. And so they want to focus on that sharp, accurate passes to avoid the turnovers rather than dribble through it. So far, they've done it sometimes, and other times they've dribbled through. And when they dribble through, that's when the turnover happens. Fight for the ball. Kinsey Russell comes down with it, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession goes to the Watertown Arrows. The Arrows use a 4 across formation. Thury having trouble getting in, gets it into Kranz. Kranz dribbles, now back to Thury in the center of the court. She gets it across the 10-second line, over to Russell. Russell looks, goes baseline, up, no good. Thury with the rebound. She goes up to shoot, and she is blocked, and they're going to call a jump ball. And now possession will go to O'Gorman. Lily Mack comes in for the Arrows, as does Jordan Remmers, Grace Corey, Emery Thury, Malia Kranz on the court for the white of the Watertown Arrows. Shots up and off of the rim, rebound by Corey. Corey dribbles, she's triple teamed. She looks to get rid of it. Now Jordan Remmers is triple teamed. She dribbles through it, now gets off to Lily Mack. Lily Mack goes baseline. Looks at Malia Kranz, who is cutting, and they're calling an offensive foul on Malia Kranz. O'Gorman will get it across that 10-second line. Gorman's going to be content passing around the outside. They go down low into the paint, and it is an unforced turnover by O'Gorman. Watertown will take possession again. O'Gorman is going to come out in that, and now they back off from a press. Watertown gets it across that 10-second line. Remmers over to Lily Mack on the left wing. She dribbles right over to Remmers. Remmers sets up the offense. Not a lot of movement. Lily Mack tries to get over to the right wing. It is stolen by Moore. Moore dribbles down, and she is going to be fouled by Lily Mack. Will be the third foul on the Arrows in this quarter. First foul called on Mack. Shots up and rebound by the 5'4", Tyla Mauney for O'Gorman. And she's there, she shoots, she's got it. Lily Mack, unforced error. We're gonna see Andy Olson will come in, and she will give Lily Mack a breather. Kinsey Russell in, gives Grace Corey a breather. This might be the biggest lead for O'Gorman here this evening. It's a 10-point lead. Mauney with the shot, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound by O'Gorman. And timeout by Coach Holzrud. Sioux Falls O'Gorman up by 10, 3:24 remaining. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the Arrows down by 10. 3:24 remaining. The Arrows need to maintain their composure, but play aggressive defense. Try and force the turnover. If they can, trap selectively to get that turnover would be good strategy at this point. Into the paint, shots up from the free throw line, and you've got to have the defensive rebounds. Second chance opportunities on the offensive side is not going to help. Actually, it hurts. That is devastating when you give a team second chance opportunities. That time the Arrows do get the rebound. Emery Thury goes coast to coast, and she gets two. So again, the Arrows are going to look to trap selectively, play composure, get a defensive rebound. Just about a steal by Thury. Thury working hard at the top of the key. She's quick, she's long. Makes it difficult to get over her. Shots up, no good. Need the rebound. And Malia Kranz had position, and that is what needs to happen. The 5'4" Mauney tried to go through Malia Kranz and does get called for the foul. So good position by Kranz. Corey at the point. She gives it over to Andy Olson on the right wing. Olson dribbles to the top of the key. She's in trouble. And steal by O'Gorman. Right hands up and good for Sydney Terveen. She's got 8 points. Corey now on the offensive side. They need to be efficient with the ball. Limit turnovers. There's your double team in. Good pass to Thury. Thury misses, but the rebound by Kranz. Kranz puts it up, unable to get that to go. Emery Thury fights for the rebound, and while doing so, she is going to be called for the foul. O'Gorman will maintain possession, a minute 42 remaining. Arrows down by 10. That's going to be Emery Thury's 5th foul. With a minute 42 remaining, she will foul out on the evening. Emma Hendricks will check in for Emery Thury. Arrows playing aggressive defense. O'Gorman happy to play catch around the outside. They do, and that is another offensive rebound for O'Gorman. They've been devastating here in this 4th quarter. The second chance opportunities. Got to be efficient on that defensive rebound. O'Gorman content. Play around the outside. Shots up. Good defense by Corey. Over and rebounded by Kranz. Kranz baseball passes. And Kinsey Russell can't do anything with it but save it. And it is saved to the capable hands of the O'Gorman Knights. And this time it is a quick 3-point shot by Sydney Turbine. Turbine now with 11 points on the night. Corey dribbles into the lane. She's looking to shoot. Gets it inside out. Now Russell shoots, and Russell's going to be fouled. 29.1 seconds remaining. Kinsey Russell will go to the free throw line. We've got Jonathan on the camera down low. We've got Mason Mogg on a camera underneath the basket. Kyle Gall on our main camera. Appreciate all the work that they do and the time that they put into. Big congratulations to Jonathan Gilbertson also. Jonathan, official graduate of the Watertown High School today, so congratulations to Jonathan. I think he's got his party tomorrow. I think we're going. Wonder what he's serving. Do we know what he's serving? He hasn't told me what he's serving yet, but I'm sure I'll show up hungry. Hey, we've got a birthday in the house as well. Jan Small. Jan Small, happy birthday. Saw you here. They're like super fans of the Watertown Arrows. They show up for nearly every event to cheer on the Watertown Arrows, Jan and her husband John, so we appreciate you, and happy birthday to Jan Small. All right. 29 seconds remaining. Arrows not giving up. Playing some tough deep. So this one is going to end with O'Gorman. Not going to end quite yet. Foul by Andy Olson. That will send O'Gorman to the free throw line, and that is Ruby Moore. Ruby Moore really kept in check here tonight. Just have 7 points. Now 8. She averages 10.2 per game. So the Arrows did a really nice job. Although O'Gorman did get their average. Emma Hendricks could have shot. Instead gives it to Malia Kranz. Malia Kranz takes the long shot. No good, but we had a good one here at the Watertown Civic Arena. Stay with us. We'll be back in 60 seconds for our post-game show. Well, we had a good one here at the Watertown Civic Arena. The O'Gorman Knights come into the Civic Arena 5-0 on the year. They are going to leave 6-0, but it was not easy. O'Gorman is going to take the win tonight, 61-48. That will drop the Watertown Arrows to 1-4 on the year, while O'Gorman does go to 6-0. Let's break this down a little bit, and because we've got another game here tomorrow. As we look at the scoring leaders for O'Gorman, they are led by Julia Eggert, a 5'10" senior forward with 12 points on the evening. That is her average. Sydney Terveen, she comes in with 11 points and she averages 14. So the Arrows did a nice job on Terveen, keeping her in check, and really several of her points came in the latter part of this matchup. Ruby Moore finishes the night with 9 points and she averages 10, so just under her average. Ellie Meyer, the 6-foot freshman, she was a spark plug for the O'Gorman Knights there at the end. Couple of her drives along that right baseline. For the layup, she was fouled on them, caused the foul, and got the buckets to go. So a nice game by Ellie Meyer. We are live at the Dakota Land Federal Credit Union post-game show. And our Dakota Land Federal Credit Union player of the game tonight is Emma Hendricks. Emma Hendricks finished the night with 11 points. 9 of those 11 came in the first quarter and really got the Arrows out to a lead, and they kept that lead throughout that first quarter, most of the second quarter, and it wasn't till the latter part of the fourth quarter that O'Gorman was able to stretch out the lead to 10 or more. Actually, at the 61-48 is the final score of the game. But congratulations to Emma Hendricks, our Dakota Land Federal Credit Union player of the game. Just a phenomenal first quarter, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. Had several rebounds, couple of steals, and just played really, really well. The Watertown Arrows also had Kinsey Russell had a nice game. She's a 5'7" junior guard. She finishes the night with 12 points for the Arrows. Emery Thury and Grace Corey, the two seniors, had 5 points, and Malia Kranz with 4. We are back live here at the Watertown Civic Arena tomorrow at 7 p.m. when we have got an all Watertown boys matchup, the first ever between the boys teams of Great Plains Lutheran High School right here in Watertown and your Watertown Arrows. For all of our staff here at Arrow TV, want to remind you that an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. So when life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means that it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming. I am Cam Corey. Good evening.